Hi, my name is Kevin Maforte. I'm the Executive Director of E4All Lynn. We are a nonprofit here in the city that promotes entrepreneurship across all the city and its inhabitants. We have been working with KIP for the past year, and we are ardent supporters and proponents of the expansion of KIP here in the city of Lynn. We know just by, I guess the department would know better than anybody, the lack of seats that there are for children, and KIP provides an alternative to this. Second is the quality of the education that KIP offers. We have seen firsthand, but also the numbers speak for themselves, the quality of the education, the method that KIP employs in bringing opportunity, especially to the most underserved communities of the city, is unquestioned, and we would like to support the expansion of KIP for the benefit of these underserved communities. We are a nonprofit that also seeks to serve underserved communities here in the city of Lynn through entrepreneurship. And one thing that we find with KIP is that their classroom populations is very representative of the city, something that we aspire also in our entrepreneurship classes. And we have tried to observe how KIP really gets to penetrate into the communities of the city and attract people from all backgrounds, ethnicities, colors, religion into their classrooms and provide a really integral educational experience. And third, the KIP is an anchor in this community, and it's definitely a positive influence in the city of Lynn. They've opened their doors to organizations like ours and others to be able to work out of here, to cooperate. KIP is incredibly generous with their installations, with their people, with their connections in the city of Lynn. They're always trying to bring the city together, to bring the people, movers and shakers of Lynn to come together and to work to make the city a better place for the children of Lynn, for the adults, the immigrants, everybody who wants to call Lynn their home.
There is a need and a want for more schools in Lynn. And I say this because just this year, with just kindergarten and first grade, we received over 800 applications for just 2 grade levels. And there are more applications that came in after the deadline that we just couldn't even count. And our parents literally fought to open this elementary school, and they rallied. I mean, I'm saying when they rallied, they went out in the cold, in the winter, with their babies and their children to advocate for more schools. And they would spend late night hearings with the Department of Education to advocate for more schools. Hundreds of our parents also wrote letters to the Department of Education in whatever language they spoke to really ask that we open an elementary school for KIP. And they wrote so many that the department told us to tell them to stop because they're getting bombarded every single day. And what really struck me the most was that at the rallies and the hearings and the parents that came to write letters, they had children that were much older than elementary age children. So they technically didn't have a stake in the ground. We're talking about parents who already had kids that were in college or already had kids in high school. And they came because they're so invested in youth in the Lynn community. And it shows that all families want what's best for students that are in the city of Lynn.
So hi, my name is John Cordova. So I'm going to be speaking to you about my journey and how KIP kind of saved my life and the Lynn Public Schools as well. I've been here, I migrated from Puerto Rico at the age of 7. I was in the Lynn Public District Schools. It was awesome. They were pretty good. Unfortunately for me, I had family issues, which I got kicked out of the Lynn Public Schools, and KIP actually took me in. A guy named Zoya pretty much saved my life. KIP gave me an opportunity, gave me an opportunity of a lifetime. They sat me down, and when most people would quit, they gave me support system. Looking at back now, pretty much I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for KIP. I actually graduated Keene State College with a safety degree, which is occupational safety degree in hazards. I later went on to Pennsylvania to work for a company called Environmental Stoneworks, where I worked as the executive director. Well, I worked as the Northeast executive director for the safety team. I currently found out that wasn't my happiness, so I came back to the community, which gave back to me so much, which was KIP. Through KIP, I actually met one of my alumni, and now I work at a program called La Vida. We actually specialize in helping kids from low-income neighborhoods that go to Lynn Public Schools graduate with the minimum debt as possible to go to a 4-year college. Those are some ways that KIP has kind of outreached and brought me and connected me to other people and helped me kind of progress in my life. All throughout my college years, they helped me stay in school. They helped me, they mentored me. They gave me college advising. They helped me with my FAFSA. They helped me with my CSS profile. They helped my mom understand the college process, which is something that I feel some of the Lynn school lack. It's not their problem, it's not their fault, but I do feel like they lack that community base where they feel the parents are more incorporated into the system. KIP does not lack that, and that's why I feel like you guys should pass on and let other kids such as myself that struggle through this Lynn public system actually have a chance and go on to be somebody that they want to be in their life. And so please pass on KIP.
I really didn't know the school, what it worked or anything like that. But I started going there after school, like maybe 2 to 3 weeks, 3 days a week. So that gave me the opportunity to see a lot of what was going on. And my son, the next year, entered KIP. And what was really good about him being there was the fact that I saw him be so interested in doing his work and going to school. And he was really always trying to do what the teachers wanted. He wanted to please them. So much so that he became a vegetarian for about 5 years. And I was like, hello, we're Dominican. You know, a lot of meat. So then, after that, my son Richard entered school in kindergarten, and I was so pleased because this year, Richard was reading a lot. I can't even believe I'm crying, but anyhow, now I have a 5th grader who is like so excited about school and going to college, and I'm just amazed. I'm just so happy. And I really want to give other people this opportunity because I went to a lottery once, even though my child had a sibling, so she could go in. But when I went to go see this lottery, I saw such few people stand up. And I was like, oh my Lord. I felt so bad for them because I knew that my daughter was going to get this opportunity. And all of these other kids, you know, that are second language learners, kids with troubles. John, who spoke earlier, was my student. I'm like, I didn't even know he went to college. I was like, this is so great. I don't even know. So just please, let KIP open up more spaces for kids who want to go to school. That's going to make the city a better place. Yes. Thank you.
And as many parents, I'm here to share my experience about KIP Academy. I am a Lynn resident, and I am a mother of 2 kids. My daughter went to public schools until 5th grade. Every year, I remember getting a letter from the Lynn Public Schools Department letting me know that the school that my daughter was attending was underperforming. I remember going to that office many, many, many times, asking them for a solution to the problem. But for me, there wasn't any solutions. I wanted to put my daughter into a different city or a different school district. But that option, unfortunately, was not available for me. My only option was thinking about a private school that I couldn't afford. I couldn't afford it. So I remember when I heard about KIP and that it was basically a different chance for me, a different system. My daughter wasn't picked for the lottery at that time, so I was put on the top of the waiting list. It wasn't easy to get her there, so I was just hoping and praying that many kids didn't take their slot so my daughter could get a chance. And thankfully my prayers were answered and she was admitted. Today my daughter is the president of the National Honor Society at KIP Academy. And she has been accepted to multiple schools, competitive college, and she wants to become a doctor. My 7-year-old son is attending 2nd grade at KIPP. He started there since kindergarten. His reading level is already a 4th. He's reading as a 4th grade level. I had the chance to experience and compare the traditional school systems and why, if this system is working, why you wouldn't give them a chance. I want all the parents to have the chance I had and the same opportunity my kids have today. Thank you.